Okay, guys, this next story is a true story of a man who cheated on his faithful and loving fiancé. This story is full of bad decisions, betrayal, and regret. The gentleman in this story gives us his account of his unexpected encounter with a beautiful woman when he traveled to the land of smiles, Thailand. Here it goes. My name is Luis. I'm 25, Latino of Puerto Rican descent, and I cheated on my fiancé on a trip to Thailand with my friends. I have been in a loving relationship with my high school sweetheart for many, many years. We have been inseparable since we first met each other. My fiancée Luna and I have traveled together to many countries all throughout Europe and the Americas. But one of my friends wanted to go to Thailand recently and asked me and one of my other buddies to join him. I had never been to this part of the world before, and I was up for an adventure. Being that I was in a committed relationship, I asked Luna if she would be cool with me going on a trip without her. As you can expect, she had a lot of questions, but was definitely understanding and loving, since we built up this strong trust and bond throughout the years. Although I've seen a lot of content on the internet about female nature in terms like monkey branching being thrown around, it might be true for some, but Luna and I have been through some tough times together. She definitely didn't care if I had money or not, since she could have left me, if that was the case, a long time ago. We both do very well for ourselves financially now, and I know that I couldn't have gotten to these heights without her by my side. My parents always preached, behind every successful man is a loving and caring woman, and Luna has always been that person for me. A few months after our discussion, I left for Bangkok, Thailand, to meet my friends Oscar and Alejandro. Once the plane landed, I walked outside of the airport and was amazed at the Thai writing everywhere, the different food, the new smells, and different faces. I felt ecstatic to be here. A part of me felt a little guilty of traveling without her, but that soon faded once my friends showed up to greet me. We then headed to the hotel and settled into our rooms. A few hours later, we met in the lobby and went out for some pad thai. I heard great things about it and it didn't disappoint. My friend Oscar, being the planner that he is, told us both that he had done his research and said we should check out Khao San Road tonight in Bangkok and Walking Street in Pattaya the next day. So that first night, we had some drinks at a local bar and made our way to Khao San Road. It was an amazing time and we met people from all over the world. The next day, I woke up with a slight hangover and my friend Alejandro knocking at my door telling me to hurry up and get ready because the taxi was here to take us to Pattaya. I really enjoyed that road trip and it hit me just how beautiful Thailand really is. Once we arrived to Pattaya, we headed to the hotel, dropped off our things in the room and headed to the mall. One thing I noticed once landing in Pattaya was that the vibe was totally different from Bangkok. There were freelancers everywhere. My friends were practically drooling over all the beautiful women, but I wasn't really fazed. After eating, shopping, and walking by the beach, we then decided to head back to the hotel to relax before our big night in the infamous Walking Street. Once I woke up from my nap, it was now dark out and I texted my friends to get showered and ready to leave. So we met each other in the lobby. Oscar had a pre-mixed drink ready. We all downed it and ordered motor taxis to take us there. I got there before them and was hit with the bright lights, loud music bustling from every corner, and rows of attractive bar girls. By the time Alejandro and Oscar caught up to me, I was already feeling a buzz from the drink I had in the lobby. We then walked over to one of the many clubs on the strip. The music and vibe was great. We had a bunch of shots of vodka and tequila and now I was really feeling it. Both of them left me to go talk to some girls and I was dancing, making my way through the club when this cute Thai girl with braces grabbed my arm and began dancing with me. Not gonna lie, although I'm engaged, the way she was dancing and grinding up on me had me aroused. It's as if the alcohol shut down my big head and now I was under the control of my little head. I was hard as a rock. This girl was just as drunk as I was. She blurred out her name, my name Fan. She began making out with me and touching my you-know-what. Fan then asked me where I stayed. I then told her where my hotel was, and she then said, "Let's go." Without even saying bye to my friends, Fan and I took a taxi back to my place. During the whole ride, she was rubbing my things so hard. I was taken aback at how forward she was. We got to my room and she quickly got undressed. All I saw was a sexy tattoo that covered her entire back. Fan was petite, short, and sexy as hell. She literally ripped my clothes off, and she didn't waste any time and jumped right on it and rode it until I finished inside of her. After that, I remember waking up and feeling like the night before was a lucid dream. Until of course I rolled over on the bed to find Fan next to me with her sexy tattoo facing me. With my post-nut clarity, I told Fan to hurry up and leave because I had somewhere to be. I then called over my friends to my room and told them what happened. They told me to not tell Luna and just to keep it to myself because, as Alejandra put it, it's just a one-time thing, bro. Luna does not need to know about this. I feel guilty, but at the same time, I really enjoyed last night. In my personal opinion, Luis shouldn't have put himself in that predicament, since it could have jeopardized his relationship. His fiancée Luna literally sounds like a keeper, the type of woman to come by once in a lifetime. I hope you guys use this true story and others like it as a resource on the do's and don'ts when traveling, living, or dating in Southeast Asia. Stay tuned for the next true story on Southeast Asia Stories.